So most businesses don't have team problems. They have operating system problems. This is what I believe. Yeah. This is what I've seen. Whenever people tell me that, okay, we have a problem with our team, actually, when I assess their business, it is not the team problem. They lose that OSP. They don't have a proper operating system. Yeah. They don't have a proper system for managing their team. That is why they get into this, problems. Yeah. Recently, I had done a research, a survey in social media in Meta platform by spending around $500. I asked Meta, targeting the business owners of a specific revenue range, what is a common problem that you guys are going through? This ad, went for a couple of days, and I have given almost 20 pain points in the Meta. I've given different posters. I made different posters, and I given this to the platform, social media platform. And out of these 20 problems, the top one, two, three, the top picks were about problem of people, team management. People are not, accountable. People are not taking responsibility. They have a skill problem. They have some character problem. This is what I got. So this is an actual, statistics that I have ready with me, that many of the people are still think people are the problem. But I would definitely wanted to tell you is that, it's not the people problem. It is actually the system what you build around. Yeah. You are going to actually understand this while we go ahead. Yeah. So it is like a great car. If you have a great Ferrari car, a brand new car, uh, you know, but if you don't know what fuel you are filling into this, if you're actually filling a contaminated fuel, or if the tank is actually made for, let's say, petrol, if you're filling diesel, some other stuff, or any contaminated fuel, then of course the car is going to struggle, right? This is a problem. And also, if you have this specific car and you have put somebody, a wrong driver, I mean, in the seat, like some people are actually great in something, but you are actually not putting them on the right role. So this is making the car bad. End of the day, you are not going to have that destination. Like you don't reach the destination because you are filling the bad fuel. Also, you are putting wrong people on wrong seat. You're not giving the right engagement, right role to the right people. Yeah. So it's not about car. It's about what is system that you actually have around the stuff. That's a problem. So most of the time, what you see is above the water level, above that, the iceberg. That's what you're seeing. Like you see that people are wrong, communication problem is there, conflict is happening, they're making mistakes, they are not reach, going with the deadline. This is what you see. But actual problem may not be that. Actual problem could be systems, could be expectations are not set. You don't know what is to be expected from them, and even the employees are not sure what is expecting from them. Recently in 2025, I think end of 2025, I had done a study for a company in UAE, in UAE market. So this particular company, owner was telling me like my people are not good, all the complaints about the people. But when I did a 90 minutes to hour assessment online for the staff by including the staff members, at the end of the session, actually the owner plus the staff members are happy. Why? Because they all got the clarity about their role. Now the owner knows what is expecting from each of the employees. Even the employees were telling me like we are super happy now because we know what is expecting from my side. Before it was not that. Before it was a guessing game. Like people are owner is expecting like he got it. He got what I said. And the employee is thinking like I'm doing my job. That was a communication. But of course, the expectations is not set. That could be one of the reason why the people are actually making mistakes, and all that what you can see at top of the iceberg is happening over there. Yeah. So it could be the problem with the system. It could be a problem with the expectation setting, ownership setting. Workflow is not maintained. Meaning, what is the first and second and third and fourth steps to be done in each of the process, each of the project, each of the, let's say, for example, how to onboard a client, how to manage a client, how to finish that project, how to actually get into relationship with the client. Everything has to be, documented and followed. This is the problem what owners are suffering. Yeah. And leadership could be another issue. Like most of the time, what I've seen is that, the owner says the employees are problem, but Actually, when I work with them, I can actually see that the owner itself is a problem. Owner itself is a problem. He is not having a mindset of, you know, properly leading the team. Maybe he's behaving like a babysitting owner, like he's pampering the team, or maybe he's not set the model as a leader. He's coming, he's not having any sort of discipline, or maybe he's a person who gets too much stress, and of course that stress is giving, you know, towards the bottom line or to the people, and the people are also getting that stress. This is the problem. So whatever you see outside it couldn't be the actual problem. What you cannot see, which is there below the surface, that could be the problem. So that's what you have to understand. There are symptoms versus causes. So most of the time people are actually bothered and treating the system, but what we're going to treat today is the actual cause, actual reasons. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, I just want you to look at these are the main problems, or the suffering of a business and a business owner like you. One is that if you don't have a proper system to manage the team members, end of the day you lose the profit. People don't perform, meaning end of the day you lose your business, correct? And get the stress. You get stress. Recently, I was talking to one of the owner from India. And this owner was telling me, like, he is the one who take all the responsibility. He sits late, and he finishes work, and he gets a lot of stress. He even like expecting like a panic attack will come to him. That sort of stress he is taking. So I really want to tell you guys, these all are the reflections or the result of why of not having a proper system to manage your team members. Okay, that is what I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, I'll be actually introducing that later. And the slow growth, the team frustrate. Of course, you also frustrate. The client is also suffering. So what I'm going to share with you is the 21 techniques or the ways or the part of systems which you don't need to actually implement all of them for sure. Yeah, you need to actually focus at least on three from tomorrow after this test session. Find this best three which actually suits your business, then you try to implement that, taking another maybe 90 days. I'm telling you, don't be hurry in implementing. Don't be hurry in getting all these things perfectly done. You take even 90 days or 30 to 90 days, whatever needed. But pick your three decisions today from the session. What is that something that I need to implement to improve the team performance? So smart teams still struggle. Smart people cannot actually build your performance. Yeah. Smart people, if you have, let's say, 50 members team, and you know that a majority of them are very smart, but they don't automatically create a high performing team. High performing systems can create high performing teams. I want you to understand this. Yeah. High performing system only can create the high performing teams, not the smart people. Maybe they were good from in their previous company, they were performing very well. They were amazingly doing stuff and all. When you do the interview, you got to know that these guys are amazing. This person is great. But once they enter to your organization, they're not performing. You know the reason? The reason why, because they are basically not in a proper system now. They're in the wrong culture. Okay. So people perform at the level your system allows, not at the level of their potential. People perform at the level of your system allows, not at the level of their potential. So always remember this particular stuff and make sure